Today I have 5 different types of ammo. I'm going to walk you through my process of how I would find which one of these lots is going to best suit my rifle. All ammo is not created equal. Here I have 2 different lots of Midas Plus. Both of these shoot a little bit different. Just because my rifle likes Midas Plus doesn't mean yours will. My process always starts shooting groups at 50 yards. The lots of ammo that show promise at 50 yards, we're going to automatically take the distance. Today we're going to shoot these at 50 and 200 yards to see which one is the clear winner. I'll take the last 3 digits of each lot number and I'll write that on the target. I will usually give myself 2 to 3 targets to shoot at with that lot number in case I mess up a group as a shooter. I'm a pro. So I just shot 2 Fowlers, and then I'm going to record velocities. When I shoot my groups, I'm taking note of my standard deviation and extreme spread. I'm shooting 10-shot groups because it's a good representation of an actual PRS stage. Some of these lots you can tell right away at 50 yards, there's no need for any more testing. Even though the standard deviation and extreme spread on this doesn't look bad, the group that it printed on paper tells a different story. You actually can send your rifle in to the Lapua Test Center and have it tested with Midas and Cinerex, but they will only test at 50 and 100 meters. Sending your barrel action off to be tested is great. Testing your complete rifle system yourself is more feasible for most people. Here we can test all the way to 200 yards and actually shoot in real PRS conditions. It's really easy to see that some of these have no chance of working. When I was laying out the target on this, I also allowed 2 separate targets for each lot of ammunition. That way, if I know as a shooter I messed up a shot, I can reshoot the group. That was a pro tip. So the groups on paper don't lie. As you can see here, some of these are just not gonna cut it. Looking at this group here, I automatically see more vertical, even at 50 yards than I wanna see. All this is gonna do is get bigger and bigger at distance. This one isn't real bad, but still given the conditions, I'd like to see it tighter than that. This one again, first shot went high, and this is actually a decent group. This one has some vertical in it, kind of the same as this one. So really, the first one we actually tested seems to be the best, and it also had the best extreme spread and SD. We're gonna take the 2 best ones here and we'll shoot these at distance and see how they stack up. We're gonna take these out to 200 yards. We're having a little bit of a switchy headwind here. I'm gonna try for the most part just to hold center of this plate. My left and right could be windage. What I'm looking for is the least amount of vertical. For this heat and what we're dealing with right now, that's actually, I feel like that's fairly decent. So we shot a 10-shot group. This is at 200 yards. As you can see, I have a paint can here. Most of the shots would have went on a paint can. I'd like at 200 yards to see no more than 2 inches of vertical, which is roughly a kestrel. This is actually a very decent lot of ammo, I would say. Ideally, in the right conditions with plenty of ammo, you would want to shoot this test several times to see that it actually holds up. We're gonna shoot the other lot of ammo and see where we're at. Okay, so this is lot number 635. This was the best lot on paper at 50. I'm gonna load 2 extra rounds, and before I go to steel, I'm gonna burn 2 into the berm because this rifle is hot. Get a rough wind call, turn on the chronograph, shoot 10. I'm not making a correction for wind. I'm gonna just let it do its thing. We had a lot more wind on that go around, so we have more left to right. But I believe vertically that is actually a little bit tighter. Some of that vertical will be attributed to the wind gusting up and down. SD, extreme spread are not horrible, especially given conditions in this heat. And as you can tell, it is actually a little less vertical than the last one. The group's more to the right side of the plate, more wind when I shot this group. And the plate swinging back and forth caused me to lose where I was actually holding just a little bit. I think shooter induced a little bit of elevation into this, but honestly, what I'm seeing there, given the conditions at 200 yards here with switchy wind at Gravestone, I think that that is something that I could actually take to a match and compete with. This is clearly the winner. When it comes to choosing ammo to lot test, sometimes you just gotta grab what you can find. If you can get at least a couple bricks of what you think might work, this testing will be worthwhile for you. Once you actually go through this process and find something that works in your gun, what you're gonna wanna do is mortgage your house and buy as much as you can.